why I got you all together is that I want to announce the captain and the leadership group for our season. Now, as I said to you guys last week, normally we've done this in the 2 years that I've been here previously, we've done this on the camp, but we got a lot of feedback from the surveys that said it would be really good if we had our leadership group when we go to the camp. So we've done that, and we've looked at it. The coaches have had their say, you guys have had your say, and then Moods has had his say. But pretty well we're all on the same page. I believe, personally, I think the individual that's going to represent our footy club as the captain of the SANFLW oozes leadership. It was an outstanding vote from you guys, and it was unanimous with us as well. But we just look about the story of that young lady. 3 years ago, she gave me a phone call and said that Glenelg want me to sign a contract in November. I said, no, you don't sign contracts in November. And she said, was there a spot for me to come out and have a go? And I said, yeah, absolutely. And you know, I took it on advice. I didn't know the lady. I didn't know the girl who was actually telling me about the lady that wanted to come and play with us. But God help me. What she's done over the last 24 months and leading into this season, and she was in the leadership group last year. And like I said, I can't speak highly enough of her, that what she does, and I talk about it all the time about what you put in is what you get out. Is, you know, she had a sensational first year, then she had obviously got the knee injury, came back last year, got best on ground on her first game back. Best on ground in her first game back. And then it was obviously part of the leadership group last year, but it gives me great pleasure that the leader, our captain for 2022, is Maddie Russell. It's a huge step. It's a huge step for Mads because obviously she's a code hopper as well. She played a lot of netball, and now she's only been playing 5 years. 4 years footy. 3. Leader of our footy club, and you know, at the end of the day, you guys seen it as much as we did as coaches, and she is a true leader. And obviously with her, she needs some helpers, and. The party, when I spoken to Mads about it previously, she said it'd be nice if we had a mixture, and we had some mature as well as young in that side. Mature being 21 or 22. But obviously we wanted to make sure that that Maddie had support. And look, when we got your votes, we had that, and pretty well what we looked at and what we said. You guys complimented most of that anyway. So this year's vice captain is another girl who, what you put in is what you get out. Unbelievable individual. Now, I didn't hide the fact either on grand final day. I said one of my favourite human beings. And I don't back down from that. Is a great human being, a great individual, a very good leader, loves her footy that she travels 4 hours to get here, to probably twice a week now. So the vice captain is Ash James. So to keep moving on with the leadership group, another one that was unanimous, and look, all the girls were unanimous, but the thing is that the votes were pretty well similar to what the coaches said. New to our footy club, but already has seen, the team has obviously seen her qualities, and we've seen her qualities at the highest level on Saturday morning. And so the next person in our leadership is Jane. Okay, next one might be a surprise to some. but not me. I had the pleasure of being involved in coaching this young lady before I got here. We talk about good news stories. We talk about stories about what I put in and the effort, the grind. Is a team player, 100% team player. Likes to have the talk, doesn't mind a chat. But is a real good leader as well. Tiana Hartfield. So we'll keep going. So the next one, we got another couple. We got two more, and I really stoked to be able for you girls to have this person in the leadership group for someone to go to. She's knowledgeable. She's also an unbelievable human being. Loves the footy club. Travels. Has been outstanding in pre-season. Has a little niggle at the minute, but that won't get in her way from playing league footy. But the next person into our leadership group is Nicole Hooper. So the last person, we go from young to an older person now. And outstanding. She worked hard again on the weekend. We haven't mentioned that previously because we were waiting for it to get announced. But you know, she's only one of 3 people that have been made into the Australian Institute and into the Footy Academy. She's a girl that's going to be able to play, no doubt play AFLW, and the world's at her feet. And you know, she's done all the hard yards. She's getting a reward. She's in the under-18s. As I said, she's in the academy. Keely. Okay, so I think this is the basketball side that'll take us into our leadership, take us through. But you guys, you voted and we listened, and also the coaches voted as well. And obviously we look at different things in different individuals that can, obviously we grow with these guys. But they are only there to guide you and help you through what's going on in footy. They're a conduit to the coaches, but most importantly, you need to just get behind them. And we need to make sure we gel together and work together as a group, both as players and as your leaders. But with these girls in the place now as a leadership group, we're heading in the right direction. And I will mention that there is heaps of leaders still sitting in this group here. So we're all leaders in some way. We've just asked these girls to take the next step to be our leaders leading forward for 2022. All right.